Alright, you lovely people, welcome to the channel. Well, a lot of you basically are sending me clips to watch of AH going to a festival somewhere in Spain. And there are many pictures going around, but people also sharing those pictures here. Some people are, let's say, taken aback in a way of like, what is this? You know, stuff like this. This is the sister of AH posing with a T-shirt that says "I stand with Amber Heard," which is probably from the time of the UK trial. You know, when they were coming out gun blazing that the trial in the UK went in favor of the Sun, and they used that to pivot and to fuel the whole like PR of the Me Too movement. But now this, honestly, I don't know who advised them. So you go to a festival, right? You go to a festival to show your movie, and this is of course honestly a festival I never heard of. This is a Diamond, we'll talk in a second. And what you do, it's you let your sister wear this clothes to try to do what exactly? Like to perhaps use the remnant of a movement that it's supposed perhaps to be behind you. Like, who are you trying to mobilize? Like, really, the few delusional people which they still believe that the trial was unfair, the one in Virginia, the one that found you to be liable, and that you were supposed to give 13 million plus, wasn't for Johnny Depp probably kindness, wanting not to deal with this person anymore and agreeing on taking a million, going into the appeal. And so what do? You go like trying to resume like some type of old festering wound, try to open something like that with the hope that you get some support from a delusional fan. I think it's so insane, honestly. I really don't know who the heck is advising these people. Do your festival, we don't care. I'm not a person that likes to glout on somebody else's misfortune or trying to approach this with certain negativity. But like I was actually looking this clip from this YouTuber that actually it puts a very let me say he puts it in absolutely a clear light why people cannot stand this person, and every time that she shows up already without the T-shirt, she gets a pushback.
Even somebody who is sure I'm deserving of all this hate and vitriol, even if you think,
yeah, I'm sure that you deserve every piece of hate that comes your way. I'm sure that anyone who lies to ruin someone else's life, reputation, career, tries to rally public hatred against them through known falsehoods, I'm sure that they deserve whatever they reap.
Yeah, I completely agree with this YouTube lawyer. Actually, I think he moved on Rumble. I'm not 100% sure. But yeah, that's it. That's, people cannot stand the fact that this person is still trying to have a career on the basically on the fact that for some whatever amount of time she was the wife of Johnny Depp while trying literally to destroy his life. So there you got the two sisters. Somebody actually told me that this is the outfit that AH was wearing at the trial. Not that I care much, honestly. But so there you have it. We got another pushback from the audience, and of course, I think probably they're trying to sell her more in a Spanish-speaking country. Probably where, let's say, the American news affect less, right? The audience, so that perhaps they can have a hope. She can have a hope, maybe, to enter other project nationally, either in Spain or in Mexico, whatever there are production which they're willing to use her as an actress, I suppose. So I guess that this is probably the long game, because I really don't see this happening. The reputation of this person is not in a very good place, and I don't think any American company is willing to risk their money on such an unlikable character. I mean, movies, they flop when people, they don't have absolutely no beef with the actors. It's just that perhaps sometimes it's a bad movie, like the Marvels, right? I watched it yesterday. Maybe I make another video on it. So, and it's just because it's a bad movie. It's badly written, badly executed, and flops. So, let alone if you have somebody that it's like, stinks their way, in the way of like the reputation and so on and so forth. Nobody wants to touch that. So, well, there you have it. We made a video. In the end, it's gonna be, the audience which will decide those things. And like I said, personally, I'm also kind of tired of these people. But this is always where you have to come in and remind, like, listen, first of all, you're really doing nothing here. You're just doing a disservice to yourself, even if there was any chance of redemption on the horizon, using this as to sort of saying something that you blindly still standing next to your sister. Actually, if anything, gives more credence to the theories or to the analysis of Dr. Curry, right? That even the sister is probably being used and abused, right? To as a sort of like a doll to advance the message of the narcissist, right? So not a good look. Not a good look. Anyway, guys, let me know your thoughts on this. And honest to God, I hope I can stop making this type of videos on these people, honestly. But it's important to remind people that Johnny Depp is still being abused, for crying out loud, right? It's like a freaking man cannot have a peace of mind in trying to heal from a nightmare of a relationship that he had. I'm absolutely unbelievable. Also, the incredible double standard of some people still, right? They have towards an abuser. The other way around, we have said this, I don't know how many times, it will never fly. It didn't fly. And so it's just insane.